A while back, I made a video telling you to switch your metal roof to asphalt shingles. Thousands of you watched it, hundreds of you agreed. Some of you actually did it, and I meant every word. But here's the thing, I only told you half the story. Because the truth is, for a specific type of homeowner in a specific situation, switching from asphalt shingles to metal isn't just smart, it's the best financial decision you'll ever make for your home. And if that's you, sticking with asphalt is quietly costing you thousands of dollars every single year without you even realizing it. I know, the guy who told you asphalt was better is now telling you metal might be the move. Sounds like I'm flip-flopping. I'm not. I'm giving you the complete picture. Because the right roof isn't about teams. It's not metal versus asphalt. It's about what's right for your home, your climate, and your timeline. And after getting hundreds of comments asking me, but what about my situation? I realized I owe you this video. 5 situations. If any one of these describes you, stop what you're doing and seriously consider metal, because waiting is costing you money right now. Before I start, let me explain who this video is for and who it's not for. If you're selling your home in the next 5 years, this video is not for you. Stick with asphalt. The math doesn't work in your favor for metal. If you're on a tight budget and need a roof right now, this video is not for you either. Quality asphalt shingles at $9,000 to $12,000 will protect your home beautifully. But if you fall into any of these categories, pay attention. You're staying in your home for 15 years or more. You live in a hurricane, hail, or wildfire zone. You're replacing your asphalt roof for the 2nd or 3rd time. Your insurance company is threatening to drop you, or your energy bills are eating you alive every summer. If that sounds like you, then the numbers I'm about to show you are going to change everything. Because what feels like the expensive option today might actually be the cheapest decision you'll make over the next 30 years. The U.S. metal roofing market is projected to exceed $4 billion by 2026. 18% of homeowners who replaced their roofs recently chose metal, a 6-fold increase from just 3% in 1998. This isn't hype. This is a fundamental shift in how smart homeowners are thinking about their roofs. Let me show you the 5 situations where that shift makes perfect sense. This is the situation that flips the entire metal versus asphalt debate on its head, and it's the one nobody does the math on. Let's say you bought your house 20 years ago with an asphalt roof. That roof lasted 18 years. You replaced it for $10,000. Now it's been another 15 to 20 years, and here you are again. New quote on the table, $11,000 for another asphalt roof. That's $21,000 on 2 roofs over 35 years. And guess what? In another 15 to 20 years, you'll be doing this again. Or your kids will when they inherit the house. Now imagine a different timeline. Instead of that 2nd asphalt roof, you went metal. $40,000. Ouch, right? But that metal roof is going to last 40 to 70 years. You will never replace it again. Your children might not need to replace it either. So the real comparison isn't 11,000 versus 40,000, it's 11,000 plus 11,000 plus 11,000 versus 40,000 once. Over 50 years, asphalt costs you $33,000 in replacements alone. Not counting the 2 to 3 weeks of disruption each time, the tear-off costs, the disposal fees, and the emergency repairs between replacements. And here's a number most people ignore. 11 million tons of asphalt shingles are sent to U.S. landfills every single year. Every time you replace an asphalt roof, that old roof goes straight into the ground. A metal roof, 100% recyclable. When it finally reaches end of life decades from now, every piece gets melted down and reused. If you're standing at replacement number 2 or 3, metal isn't the expensive option. Asphalt is. This is the situation that's brand new in 2026, and it's catching homeowners completely off guard. Insurance companies are now using drones, satellites, and AI to scan your roof from above without telling you. If their algorithm detects moss, missing shingles, granule loss, or discoloration, you get a letter. Fix it in 30 to 60 days or your policy gets canceled. And here's why this disproportionately targets asphalt roofs. Asphalt shingles lose granules over time. They grow moss and algae. They curl at the edges, they show visible aging from the sky. Even if your asphalt roof still has years of functional life left, the AI sees an aged surface and flags it as high risk. Metal roofs, they don't lose granules, they don't grow moss, they don't curl or crack. When that drone flies over a metal roof, it sees a clean, uniform surface that reads as low risk to the algorithm. In states like Texas, Colorado, Wyoming, and Alabama, insurers are required to offer discounts for impact-resistant roofs. Alabama homeowners with a fortified certified roof can save up to 55% on premiums. Progressive states on their website that insurance may cost less if you have a roof made of more durable materials like metal. Let's put that into real dollars. If your annual premium drops by even 15%, that's $300 to $500 saved per year. Over the 40 to 70-year life of a metal roof, that's $12,000 to $35,000 in insurance savings alone. So if your insurance company is breathing down your neck, metal doesn't just protect your home, it protects your policy. If you live in Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, or California, this one is specifically for you. Metal roofs can withstand winds up to 140 miles per hour. That's equivalent to an F2 tornado or a Category 4 hurricane. Some metal roofing products, like stone-coated steel, meet the Miami-Dade County High-Velocity Hurricane Zone requirements, which is the toughest building code for wind resistance in the entire nation. During the Lahaina fires in Hawaii and the devastating LA wildfires, homes with metal roofs survived while asphalt shingled homes around them burned to the ground. Those images went viral, and they should have. Metal is non-combustible with the highest possible Class A fire rating. Asphalt shingles? They're made from petroleum-based materials. They burn. In hail country, metal takes the hit and keeps going. Yes, it might dent cosmetically, but a dented metal roof that still functions perfectly is infinitely better than an asphalt roof that cracks, splits, and lets water pour into your attic after a severe hailstorm. And here's the insurance connection again. After every major storm season, homeowners with asphalt roofs file millions of claims. Rates go up for everyone. Carriers pull out of entire states. Florida lost dozens of insurance carriers in the last few years. California is facing the same crisis after the wildfires. Homeowners with metal roofs, they're filing fewer claims, keeping their carriers happy, maintaining their policies, and paying lower premiums. When your neighbors are scrambling for coverage, you're sitting safe under a metal roof with a stable policy. If you live where nature fights back, metal isn't a luxury, it's survival math. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Didn't you say in your last video that new cool roof asphalt shingles can also reflect heat? Yes, I did, and that's still true. Modern cool asphalt shingles are impressive. They reduce heat absorption and lower energy costs. I stand by that. But here's the plot twist that changes the math. Cool asphalt shingles reflect some solar energy. Metal roofs reflect significantly more. A reflective metal roof can reduce roof surface temperatures by 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit compared to standard dark roofing. That translates to a 10 to 25% reduction in air conditioning demand, depending on your climate zone and insulation. Over a 20-year period in a hot climate state like Texas, Arizona, or Florida, that difference in energy savings between cool asphalt and reflective metal adds up to thousands of dollars. Metal doesn't just reflect heat on day one. It maintains that reflective performance for decades because the surface doesn't degrade, lose granules, or develop algae that reduces reflectivity. Asphalt cool shingles, they start strong. But as granules wear and algae builds up over the years, the reflective performance drops. You'll never get the same energy savings in year 15 that you had in year 1. So if your electric bill makes you sweat more than the summer heat, and you're planning to be in your home long enough to feel the cumulative savings, metal is the move. This is the emotional one, and honestly, it's the reason most homeowners actually switch to metal. Not the math, not the insurance, not the storms, the peace of mind. There's a feeling that comes with knowing you'll never think about your roof again. No more scheduling inspections. No more climbing up after storms to check for damage. No more calling contractors. No more writing checks for repairs and replacements every 15 to 20 years. Metal roofs last 40 to 70 years. Some copper roofs have lasted over 100. When you install a quality standing seam or stone-coated steel roof, you're making a decision once, and then it's done for the rest of your time in that home. Your asphalt roof? It's a relationship that needs constant attention. Inspections every few years, repairs after storms, granule loss monitoring, gutter cleaning, moss treatment, and then every 15 to 20 years, the whole cycle starts over. Tear off, disposal, new installation, new warranty, new contractor. Some people are fine with that. It's cheaper up front and it works. But if you're the type of person who wants to install a roof, shake the contractor's hand and never think about it again. Metal is the only answer. That $40,000 isn't just buying a roof. It's buying decades of freedom from one of the most stressful and expensive parts of homeownership. And here's one more thing. When you eventually do sell your home, that metal roof is a weapon in negotiations. Buyers see it and immediately think, I will never have to replace this roof. That eliminates their biggest fear about buying a home. Your listing stands out, your home sells faster, and you negotiate from a position of strength. So here's the complete truth. In my last video, I told you asphalt shingles are the smart choice for a lot of homeowners. I still believe that. If you're on a budget, selling soon, or simply want a reliable, affordable roof, premium asphalt in 2026 is incredible. But today I showed you the other side. The 5 situations where metal isn't the expensive option. It's the cheap one. When you're replacing asphalt for the 2nd or 3rd time. When your insurance company is using AI to threaten your policy. When you live where storms and fires destroy roofs annually. When your energy bills are bleeding you dry. And when you simply want the last roof you'll ever buy. This was never metal versus asphalt. It was always about what's right for you. Now you have both sides. You have the full picture. Make the decision that fits your life, your home, your climate, and your wallet. Save this video and my asphalt video. Watch them both, then decide. And hit that like button if you appreciate someone giving you the honest truth from both angles instead of just picking a team. And if you're leaning toward metal after this, do not sign a contract until you watch my video on the 5 critical mistakes that metal roof buyers make. One wrong move can turn your investment into a nightmare. That video is right here. Watch it next.